Hey guys, and welcome back to Legos Island. So today it is Wednesday, September 25th, 2024. And as you can see, the Medieval Party 2024 has arrived on Legos Island and will be going until October 5th. Before jumping into the party officially, let's see which free dogs we get today. Memorial, Shamrock, and Lapis. Alright guys, so as you can see... Okay, he just went to the Medieval Kingdom. I don't know who the heck that was. I wasn't looking at the color. Well, that happened. In seriousness, this is the portal to the Medieval Kingdom, respectively. That's much more like it. Now then, we will get to this later, so do look out for that. Automatically jumping into the party, we will get to the first quest later. But as you guys can see, automatically jumping into the party, we can see that the island is decorated for the medieval era for the first time in over 3 years, since May of 2021. Because in 2022 and 2023 respectively, you may recall there not being a single medieval party, which is actually true. There was no medieval party in those 2 years. So we haven't seen a party like this since then, in early May 2021. However, let it be known that this party, in terms of its design, may seem kind of familiar to a previous medieval party, with a ton of differences. You see, the day this medieval party happens to ironically begin is actually the 5-year anniversary of the first ever medieval party going live on the island in 2019. So to honor that, the entirety of the event has been remade. But you can clearly notice there are a ton of differences compared to the original. You see, it's meant to show how much time has passed, not only since the last medieval party that took place 3 years ago, but also since the first ever medieval party, since this ironically happens to begin the exact same day as that, exactly 5 years later. And no, before you ask, we didn't go back to that time period respectively. Nope! If we did, it would look exactly like the way it did 5 years ago. But it doesn't. And looking at the original footage, it does not look like that. However, there's another thing you probably might have noticed, and something I also noticed too. There are evil clock and ominous banners all over the island. And that's because, if you forgot about the plot of this party, which we will get again to the first quest later, we are actually on a war battle to save the medieval kingdom from being overrun by evil Cluck, because he is determined to fully take over the entirety of the medieval kingdom. Of course, we cannot let him do this, as of course, the medieval kingdom is supposed to be owned by myself. So, we will get to that first quest later, but how cool is it that I was able to remake the first ever medieval party, but change every aspect of it to show how much time has changed? That is actually pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. This also is mainly to represent that evil Clark is in the process of taking over the entire medieval kingdom. So that also can explain that too. Which is actually true, I'm not making that up, because that is literally the plot of this party, stopping evil Cluck from fully taking over the medieval kingdom. So that can explain why the evil Cluck and ominous banners are everywhere. Well, maybe not everywhere, only in certain areas. Now that I have addressed why this looks so similar to that original party, let's tour the room. Starting off with the port, as we can clearly see, it is fully updated, with of course having the quest board right here. Quests will unlock, ironically, the exact same days as the original medieval party, being September 27th, September 29th, October 1st, and October 3rd. And, well, this one actually unlocked the day after on the 26th, because the medieval kingdom wasn't implemented till the day after, so, this time I actually got smart. I'm gonna do the quest the day it was meant to. So, anyway, as you can see, you may have remembered in the construction of the party, we have the Glowlichen, which, as you can actually probably already clearly tell, is everywhere in this party. You'll also notice that the colors look darker, also mainly to reflect Evil Cluck's takeover of the medieval kingdom. That also can explain why the Glow Lich Inn is here, to also mark his takeover and territory of the medieval kingdom ongoing. So that's pretty nice. So, let's start off with the underground party room, because this won't actually take long at all. But do look at the outside, though. This actually does look pretty freaking cool. Heading down here, we can see that it has also been fully changed, which actually looks really cool. To clarify, this is the old medieval banner, a more faded out version of the original medieval banner that we saw in the original medieval party. Once again, to show that time has actually passed since the first one. And to show that this was all not a joke. And before you ask, I should also mention that that's not the only banner available in this party, but also the other two banners we keep seeing around here, being the Evil Cluck and Ominous banners, which will be available in later quests as items. So please do look out for that. So yeah. Anyway, with all that said though, this is what the underground party room looks like. It has not been decorated in a while actually, probably since the welcome back party in May, so that feels good to see again. So I forgot, I think it might have been decorated for LEGO Summon Summer, I think it was? No, I probably would have shown it if it was. Yeah, I think this is probably, the first time since I think the welcome back party in May that this is actually decorated. So that's cool. I'm probably going to be wrong. The port, though, still does look pretty amazing, and again, we will get to the medieval kingdom later. The Ominous and Evil Cluck banners, like I said, are all over the place. So that's pretty cool. Moving on to the balcony, you'll also notice the fences have been turned into a more older version. By that I mean the jungle fences, again to reflect the time passing. As you can see, this actually looks really cool. We got an Evil Cluck and Ominous banners right all over here, alongside more medieval banners, and more of the balcony being changed to look like this, which actually looks really cool. Heading into the cave itself, as we can see, this is decorated with a ton of medieval banners, mainly medieval banners. This actually does look pretty cool, I'm not gonna personally lie. I honestly think that this actually does look really freaking awesome. Dang, this actually does look really cool, I'm not gonna lie. Of course, the eggs weren't here back in the day, so that's different. Hold on just a second. There we go, much better. I did not realize that till earlier. Or at least till like right now, actually. But yeah, it does look like this. Also, just to clear things up, the event room is not decorated. However, I do remember it being decorated in past medieval parties. I just never got around to doing this. Rest assured, though, most of the island is decorated, much like most medieval parties we've seen in the past. Let's move on to the next room, being the lodge. Sorry, we were just at the balcony. Also, be sure to pause in between each room, by the way, just so we don't waste too much time. So, this is the lodge, as you can see. Looks very heavily decorated, as we can clearly see. Yeah, no, seriously, it looks very heavily decorated. Oh, and also is where we can find our first item. The medieval armor, 1 out of 4. Let's put it on. There we go, now it worked. Yep, that's how it looks. But yep, there are 4 pieces to this armor, which we'll be collecting throughout the video as we go for the rooms. So please do look out for that. I took a lot of time to make this armor. And all the items in the party overall. It took a while to do all these items, because I wanted them to be as good as possible. As for the rest of the lodge, this is how it looks. And it honestly looks really, really nice. And yeah, with all that being said, this actually does look really cool. Now, heading into the lodge itself, we can see that there are tons more medieval banners spread across the room, which is actually really cool. It's really cool to see this from a different perspective now that time has passed. But yeah, this is how it looks. It actually looks really cool. What do you guys think so far? Hope you guys love it. And up here is updated as well. Looks very nice. Not too much up here. And also some stuff right here, but not too much. So guys, we are going to get out of here now. The reason I say that is because as you can clearly see, the other rooms are not decorated. So we can just get out of here now. Next up is the blacksmith shop, which as you can see, does look pretty much heavily decorated. No, honestly, this does actually look really cool, I'm not going to lie. So, heading in here, as we can see, this is updated, mainly, which actually does look a lot cooler than I probably thought it was going to be. So, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? This honestly looks really nice. And yes, we got more Evil Clock and Ominous banners here alongside more medieval banners. This all does look really cool. And I hope you guys love it because honestly, again, this took a while to do. Alright, let's move on. Next up is the resort. Now, you may notice the much darker colors in this compared to previous medieval parties. There are actually a lot more darker and more faded out colors in this party. And there's actually some entirely new decorations that actually have been never seen before entirely. Such as these right here. Because these castle structures were never here before. Which actually do look really, really nice on personally, I'm not gonna lie. Just give me a second, I did not notice this. But yeah, it actually does look actually really cool. Yeah, we got some more castle structures here. Which, fun fact, if you look at the original Medieval Party 2019, these were never here. So, there are some actual differences, which is actually freaking awesome. Much better. Now that that's over with, this is what the room looks like. No item here, but there is something interesting in the theme park that I'd like to show you. Anyway, looks really cool. This little castle wall was never here before, so that's different. It actually does look really cool. I'm personally not gonna lie. It all looks awesome. What do you guys think? Comment down below. And also, what do you think of the room overall? These honestly look really, really nice for this party. Oh, whoa! Hold up! No, we need to get him out of there. But yeah, I hope you guys love this. This took a long time to do. And yeah, let's move on to the theme park. Next up is the theme park. But there is actually something really cool here. You see, we have medieval prizes every 2 days. September 26th, September 28th, September 30th, October 2nd, and October 4th. These will unlock on days that we don't have quests, just so we can have an item available every day. However, the reason behind why they unlock the days after each quest is because we already have items releasing for each quest each day anyway. Which actually is true, considering there are 5 items total that unlock with each quest. No, sorry, 1 item for each quest, which is 5 items total. 5 quest items. 4 free items across the island, being this armor. I'm referring to the one that I'm already wearing. And then we got all this armor from the prize booth that you can wear across the medieval party when they unlock. So we get to have basically every single piece of armor in this party, which is awesome. Now, as for the medieval theme park itself, which also, yes, that is updated over there. This is how it looks, and it honestly looks really cool. I do hope you guys love this, because honestly, it did again take a while to make. Personally, it really did take a while to make, which actually looks really cool, and I guess Lavis is the only one we got left here, apparently. That's odd. Anyway, over here is not updated. In fact, all areas except for here and the medieval park are not updated, so we're not going to be going near those. But I do hope you guys love this, as it did, again, take some time to do. I honestly do hope you guys love this. What do you guys think? This honestly is a very fun room. And next up, we have the medieval park. It's mainly just the same, just with, you know, more faded out colors. And of course, the old medieval banner right here. However, as you can clearly see, that's not where it's available. It's actually available via one of the quests. So, that's proof. And yeah, as you can see, there are more faded out colors here. Yeah, how cool is this? You actually get to see a more faded out and older version of the original medieval park, which actually does look really, really cool. Because also, we just hit the 5-year anniversary of the medieval park only just a few weeks back, actually. Heading up here, as you can see, it looks like this as well. Basically just the original medieval park design, just more faded out, as you can see. Which is actually really cool. And see, you can even see up here, it's proof that I'm not actually kidding about that. It actually looks really cool from this perspective. And yeah, even down here too, surprisingly also has it. Which is actually really freaking awesome. There's not much else to say here other than it honestly does look really, really cool. I do hope you guys love this because it did take a while to make as well. Because I had to literally change everything to make it look like this. Seriously, you guys don't understand how much I have to actually change to make these a reality. Which is legit actually, because you do see the dedication. Next up is the other side of the island, which as you can see, has even more decorations for the medieval party. You'll also notice more evil clock and ominous banners across the trees, proving that this is legit. I did say that the gardens would come back after the party, but I guess I just never implemented them. Oh well. Anyway, this is how it looks. It honestly does look really, really nice. And the castle structures do look nice with the old medieval banners. Like the little castle walls. It actually does look really cool. There are no free items here. Where we're going to next does have a free item. Actually, the next 3 places we're going to has a free item. So, yeah, because we're also going to be finishing the rest of this armor as we go for those rooms. So, I also thought I'd just make that clear real quick. Just give you a little sneak peek of some of the other rooms as we go through them. Anyway, I hope you guys love the other side of the island. This is a very cool design. And I hope you guys love it because honestly, again, this whole party overall took a while to do. It took like, I want to say a day to make, which is actually not a joke, by the way. Oh, before we head up to the 2 small mountains, I completely forgot to show you the subway here. I greatly apologize. Here it is now. But yeah, this is how the port subway looks. It actually looks really cool. And honestly, the glow legend actually looks pretty cool. I didn't think it would actually affect the rooms this well. But it actually makes it look cool. Anyway, now let's head up. Now, before we ride up the minecart, I do need to show you these in full proper reality here. And then I will gladly ride up the minecart. Which I'll probably just do off camera. But as you can see, it does look like this because it actually, again, has been taken over by Evil Cluck. Up here has also been updated where our next item is available. The medieval armor 2 out of 4. Putting that on, that's how it looks. And we are halfway through the armor now. As for the room itself, this is how it looks. It honestly does look really, really cool. And yeah, what do you guys think? Out here we have some Evil Cluck and ominous banners. But as for the outside itself, it actually does look really cool. As is, of course, another little castle thing. One of the things that we didn't see in the last medieval party 3 years ago was this castle structure, but in the theme of the previous party. We did see this return again in 2020, but of course with Evil Cluck's Dark Kingdom spell. So this hasn't actually been seen since, in almost 4 years. Of course, it has of course been redesigned again for this party. But I do hope you guys love it, because honestly, this took a while to do. And yeah, with all that being said, let's make our way up to the Pet Cemetery Mountain now. Yeah, we'll see that inside. Alright guys, we have now made our way up to the Pet Cemetery Mountain, which before I get into anything else, I want to again just do this real quick because again, I forgot to show you this port one earlier, so let's get this out of the way real quick. The Pet Cemetery Mountain subway does look like this, which actually does look really cool, and also just does look really cool in general, to be honest. We have more medieval banners and more evil cluck and ominous banners right there. Now, as for the actual design itself, this is also where we can find our third free item out of 4, being the medieval armor 3 out of 4, which this is how it looks. We only need one more piece of armor to complete this. So, we will find it in the village, which we'll head to in about a few minutes. Before we head down there, though, we need to tour the rest of this area, which, as you can see, does look like this, with more medieval banners and more evil cloak and ominous banners up there. Which actually do look really cool, I'm not going to personally lie. What do you guys think of this party so far? And what do you guys think of this room so far? This honestly does look really nice. And you know what? Even for the heck of it, even in here actually looks really freaking cool. I'm personally not going to lie. This actually does look really, really cool. As it does show it from this perspective. What do you guys think? Honestly, this does look really cool. And you can see that the colors are much more faded out. And surprisingly, even up here, you can also see the same exact change as well, which is actually really freaking cool. So you can see that the colors are much more faded out, which is actually really cool. I'm personally not going to lie. What do you guys think so far? This honestly looks like a really, really cool design. And I hope you guys love it. Okay. Oh, dang. So that's why I can't hear anything. My volume's so freaking low. That can explain everything. Oh, that's actually because I don't have my headset on, actually. I did not realize my volume was that low. But anyway, let's head down to the village. Alright guys, we are in the village, so as you guys can see, this is how the room looks. It honestly does look really cool here in the subway. I do hope you guys love it. Now, as for the actual village itself, it looks like this to be exact, which actually does look really cool. We can also find our last free item in the party, being the medieval armor 4 out of 4, officially completing the armor, which looks like this. So we may or may not be wearing this armor throughout the entire party, alongside any of the other armor that's available in the theme park later on in the party. But do expect me to be wearing this specific set of armor for basically the entire party. Now that we have the items over with, let's explore the rest of the rooms. Which again, this is how the village looks. It actually does look really cool. And yeah, this actually does look really nice. Heading into the coffee shop, we can see that there is, ironically, okay, I was seeing if he was going to come in. As we can see, this is how the room looks. Which, of course, we got the villager right there. And as you can see, this is what the coffee shop looks like for the Medieval Party 2024. And I hope you guys personally love it. Because honestly, this took a while to do as well. All these rooms did. So, what do you guys think? Like, you can see I did practically everything. Even the ceiling, to that extent. Which is actually not a joke, considering, as you can see, we did practically the entire building. Next up is the library. Heading into the library now, we can see that this has actually been transformed. Which, as you can see, has been transformed into this. Anyway, this is how it looks. Looks very, very nice. I'm personally not going to lie. And yeah, what do you guys think? With all that said, let's move on to the next room. is mainly this house right here, the first house out of 2. Which this is how it looks, by the way. It looks like this. And these have been changed from light gray beds to dark gray beds, respectively. So, that's really cool. Let's move on to the next room now. And oh, okay, so yeah, see, there's Lapis. I should probably feed him, though. As you can see, let's see if he actually comes in here. Oh, okay, so he just teleported in here. Okay. Okay, in seriousness, this is what the room looks like. It looks very, very nice. I do hope you guys love this, because this took some time to do. The whole village. Which, fun fact, by the way, was the last area I did prior to filming this video. I'm actually not kidding, that's real. Heading into our last room, over here being the clothes shop, which was the last room I did before recording. Okay, yeah, he just teleported in here again. Nice. With all that said, though, this is what the clothes shop does look like. Looks very cool. Yeah, again, you can see all the faded out colors. And of course, we still have the September catalog in here from earlier in the month, 20 days ago. And we got 10 days to the next catalog releases, which is the day this party concludes. As you can see, though, heading into our last room here, which is again the clothes shop, it does look like this, which actually does look really, really nice. And guys, that wraps up the entirety of the Medieval Party 2024 room-wise. Because now we're going to head into our first quest. Now, of course, that means we need to head back to the port. Now, we're going to make our way to the... Let's go through this nether portal again. Here we go. Wow, it has been a while since I've been here. And things are not looking good here. Greetings, Lego. You're already too late. I've taken over this entire kingdom, and if you want it back, see me in the castle. But I've made sure you aren't getting anywhere near it. Pillagers, attack! Oh, here we go. Here we go. Ha-ha! Let's do this. Holy frick, we got a ton of them. Oh my god. We got a... Thank you, I have arrows. Yeah, let's go. I set my spawn point. What the heck am I doing out here? Alright, let's do this again. Yeah, I kind of got lost for some reason. Despite setting my spawn point, I didn't recognize it. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh! Hey, yes! Okay, cool. Thank God. Spawn point actually worked. Thank God. For some reason, I did not do that earlier, so I already said it. Get out of here. Get out of here. I said, get out of here. Die really quickly, aren't we? Thank God it's only sector right here. Get out of here. Yeah, let's go. Where did that achievement? Wait a second, I just came to a realization. Wait a minute. Just a second, guys. I just came to a realization. Hold on. Let me get into one of the houses really quick. Oh, this doesn't have multi-shot. Give me a minute, guys. I need to do that. And also, let me reject while that's happening. Okay, guys, so I have done that now, so we should actually be able to do this. Oh, yeah! Get out of here! Okay, oh, right, we still got a few left. Go! Get out of here, and get out of here! Ha-ha! Oh, hey, we got a crossbow. We got 2 other crossbows. Let's freaking go! Boom! And boom! Okay. I think we've officially killed all of them. Well, let me take a look around just really quick to make sure I just killed all of them. Because we do earn an item by killing all the pillagers. Okay, I do not see any more. And I guess the fences are meant to be a battlefield, I see. Because these weren't here before. Also, look at all the evil Cluck and Omnis banners. This is interesting. They really have taken over the whole kingdom. And I can see a ton more over there, proving that they have actually taken over the whole kingdom. So Evil Cluck wasn't actually joking about that. That's good to know. That he wasn't actually kidding. So, yeah. Well then. Let's see what item we get. The item today is the old medieval banner, which we've been seeing throughout the party over the last good 30 minutes now. Which, speaking of which, that wraps up this episode of LEGO's Island. We're gonna be here for a while, so yeah, prepare for the next quest on Friday, September 27th. We will be back here in a day to celebrate the 5-year anniversary of this very world. But the next quest is on Friday, which we will be heading to the Fire Dungeon and see what's taking it over down there. Because if pillagers took over this village, who knows what could have taken over the Fire Dungeon? That's what we're going to find out in the next quest. With all that said, what do you think of the medieval party so far? And yeah, with all that said, I'll see you all in the next episode.